cell coverage.
You don't? Okay.
I love your
We'll talk
glasses.
later.
They're
Thank
cute.
you, thank you.
Are they new?
I've had them for a couple months now. Yeah,
Cute.
thank you. You're welcome to use my hotspot though, if you want it.
Live, okay.
Okay.
All right, good evening. I'm calling the meeting in order for the Ware Ethics Committee, Thursday, July 17th, 2025, and we'll do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. So I have the agenda for tonight with both of you there. Right now, we cannot get connectivity to the web at this time, so as far as reviewing the right to know law, there's a presentation on, see, agenda item 6.2. I'd like to table that for our next meeting.
Second.
Second, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so we'll table 6.2 for our August meeting. Okay. Next thing is, I gave you attached some meeting minutes from June 19th, 2025. Have you had a chance to review it? I mean, they were sent out a few weeks ago, and I didn't see any changes to be made. No amendments from either, okay?
No.
No.
Make a motion to accept the meeting minutes from June 15, 2025.
Second.
Sec,
You can take it.
okay,
Okay,
second, I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passed, 300. Okay. Okay, next thing is new correspondence. I did not receive any mail for the Ethics Committee or emails, so no new correspondence to discuss at this time. And now, item 5, old business, right to know law, the New Hampshire RSA 91A. And we're gonna get an update with the new secretary signing requirements from Leah. If
Yeah.
you wanna discuss it with
Sure.
us, what we have to do as far as meeting minutes.
So the bill originally would have required a signature, but it was amended. So the final version that passed, and it just passed on the 23rd or 24th, it doesn't take effect until 60 days after that, so we're looking at mid-August. And it really doesn't change our processes, it just adds that the start and end time of the meeting needs to be in the minutes and the name of the person who produced the minutes.
Okay.
So we do that
So we
anyway.
followed already?
Yep.
Okay, so.
So no meaningful
No big
change.
changes for us as
Yep.
far as our meeting minutes at this time.
Yep.
Okay, and the second part of item 5.1, permanent record storage. The town clerk does have an ethics committee folder, and currently in there is our implementation document and some voting stuff, or deliberative sessions, stuff like that. So if we get any hard paperwork, we can take it to the town clerk, and they can put it in that folder, and they maintain it in a kind of a secure area. If it's anything that's a sealed record, we gotta go through a process to have it sealed and initialed and dated and put into a log.
Okay.
So they do have a folder for us, and then again, electronic documentation will be on the server, and we can retrieve that for any right-to-know requests down the road. So I think we're okay to go with that. I would call it a procedure as far as record retention.
Do we need to have a policy or a procedure on record retention specifically for our committee?
There's not one just for our committee. I think all the committees have,
I don't mean to interrupt. Do you have your microphones on? Just
I have
Yes.
mine on,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I was looking at all the other committees to see what procedures they had for approvals and signatures, but I didn't see any committee policy documents that saying this is what you need to do for record storage. So I just think it's just probably overall policy for the town that we follow the 91A and we retain the records for public knowledge.
Do we know if the town has a record retention policy?
I
Big-
believe we follow state law, 33A.
33A?
33A3 is the disposition and retention schedule. Tells you what you gotta keep, how long you gotta keep everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we have one, but we follow the RSA 33A:3-a.
Okay.
okay. 33,
Dash large A,
yep,
colon 3, dash small a, and it's called disposition and retention schedule.
And that's for the whole state,
It's
pretty
the
much,
state
of
law.
any
Okay.
public.
Because if we had our
Entity.
own, then every time the state law changes, we would take it.
Okay.
okay.
All right. Let's see, as far as the establishing the Ethics Committee document approval method, the next item for new business, I looked at a couple of committees or boards and how they do their records or their document approvals. The zoning committee, when they do their things, they just have a cover sheet with the saying it was updated through March 24th, and then they have a revision history, whenever they make a change, and then a true copy attested by the town clerk when it's delivered to them. They don't, I didn't see anything where the zoning board signed it, the document, but it was probably in their meeting minutes and
Right.
record approval, and they all,
There's a
it said
vote.
all in favor, and they said aye, and then they delivered it to the town clerk. So that was one way.
Okay,
Then the Board of Selectmen, they had a policy, I was looking at one of their policies, and what they did is, once they were done with the policy and they voted on the policy or approved the policy, then they had an effective date for that policy, adopted by the board, on such a date. And then if it was amended, they would put another, header in there. But then once it's accepted, then they would all sign, the chairman, vice chairman, selectmen would sign, and then deliver it to the town clerk that would then take it. So that's two ways of doing it. And then at the bottom of their ordinance or their policy, they would have what date that policy, and their, all the pages would have amended, like this one was amended May 6th, so at the bottom of the page, you would have the date that it was effective.
okay.
So that's two ways of doing it. I know that you talked about a revision, a way to maintain revisions and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, the revision history, I think, is really important on these kinds of documents, so you can see the audit, it kind of trail through time,
Right.
who did what and who approved what, so I like that, I personally like that format.
I like it too.
which one do you like?
The selectmen's.
The
the way
selectmen
they're doing it,
format?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, and then we would just, once we go through our documents and approve it, then we'll just go and put our names in, sign for it, and then we'll deliver it to the town clerk. And
Okay.
again, we'll go through all our process documents. I like to have everybody in attendance when we do the approvals, instead of us approving on,
Sure.
July 17th, and then a month or 2 months later, I'd like to get us all together at the same time, because we want to read it and understand it and make sure we're in agreement,
Yep.
and not have 2 months later, somebody reads it and says, no, we should have this in here. So I'd like to get all input before we approve any of the documents. So we'll go with the Board of Selectmen method for future documents that we approve.
Okay.
Currently, we have our complaint document, query document, our process documents, P1, P2, P3 are approved, but before I came on board, and it was done in September 23. But I'd like us to go and review everything and then approve it with our committee.
Sure.
Okay? All right. And then, the next item on, agenda 5 is the review of the Ethics, Committee Code of Ethics Training PowerPoint. I sent out, the PowerPoint to everybody a while back, and then I got feedback from 2 members at the time. And then I sent everything out to, I sent it back out for review again. I think you guys were pretty happy with it, but if there's any other changes to the document, please let me know. I have a printout of it,
Okay.
black and white, but,
We got it.
and then,
Yeah, this is exactly, because this was all crunched
Right,
together.
yeah, I put it into one,
Yeah, each one into one
each
slide.
section of the Code of Ethics, we put into one.
Is there
See,
another copy?
initially, it had,
Yeah, this is much
like here,
better.
had the preamble, responsibility, fairness, respect, honesty, and we broke these out into individual pages. And if you look, I sent you an email,
My email's still not working.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, I'll have to send it to your other email.
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, no,
Okay, all right,
I need to
Chase
chase.
did that.
okay.
Yeah, I move well, can we do it now, or do you want to wait until we have
Oh,
everybody?
I'd like to have everybody's
Okay.
input again.
So we'll
I
table it.
don't want to do 3/5 of it.
Sure.
Sure.
Input kind of stuff like that. You can keep that one
Can I take
there.
this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
And I sent it to you electronically. So again, any changes, we'll get them in there from Brenda and Christina. And then if you see anything else between now and our next meeting, please let me know.
Okay.
So just send feedback to you?
Yeah, just send it directly
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Okay, so, all right, so, so that draft PowerPoint's still in progress, and we'll submit it for a final approval, hopefully in our August meeting, when we have all 5 committee members present. Okay, as far as new business, group review and approval of existing process documents, I did make a change on our complaint form, the ECD1, before the check marks were already present. You know,
Okay.
they're already in there. You know,
Okay.
when, so anybody did the online form, they didn't check what they did as far as actions taken, and then the final part where you sign off on the complaint form, and you've done 5 steps in that, those were automatically done. I changed it to where it's a checkbox, and it's selectable to do that, and stuff
Great.
like that. So, again, I'd like to have all 5 members present when we do this.
Sure.
And again, we'll go through all our existing documents, and I believe, yeah, I even sent Brenda, our newest member, the access to that directory, or that Dropbox. And I'll send out something next week to say, please look at these documents for review and approval at our next meeting. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay,
Does this sound good?
sounds good. Yep.
All right. And then, and the 6.2 was tabled to the next meeting as far as the NHMA PowerPoint presentation on the right to know law. And is there anything else for discussion that you'd like to bring up? Anything new, exciting? No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe, I do have one question. I think I was supposed to meet with somebody to learn how to do the streaming.
The streaming, that was supposed to be like one of
Or
the
IT people.
The IT person or,
Yeah.
or the chairperson from the Board of Selectmen was gonna
Okay,
demonstrate.
so
You
I'll
still-
call the town office when I,
And try to set that out.
yep.
Okay.
What's his name, Naomi?
Who?
The IT guy who would show me, or girl.
It's not the IT.
Oh, okay.
It would be cable, and it's not cable.
Oh, the cable, the
Yeah,
one
I-
right across from,
I put together some, step by step, but nobody can still follow, so
Okay,
it's not that easy, it's like
Oh.
25 clicks, and it's kind of crazy, it's not cable.
okay,
okay.
all right.
But as long as I'm here, I'm still entertaining.
Right, as long as you're here and we got
We
you.
did have a hiccup when my mom, I forgot to let somebody know,
That's okay,
because I ended up with her that night, and I didn't.
understandable.
Okay. All right.
So we're
And
gonna table that, no training then?
No training at this time, or do you still want to meet the cable?
Yeah, I'd still like to know how to do it, just in case, so I'll reach out and,
Okay.
I don't think they're like there all the time. I've been up there and the door's always been closed.
okay.
It's a cable company?
It's actually, it's a committee. It's actually a committee
Oh.
for the town, and they do the video stuff and other,
Yeah,
Services.
the younger gentleman that put on the committee, but he was hoping to do one, but we only have John Martin and him. He's fundraising, not doing, but it's hard to know.
Mm-hmm. And they actually call themselves the cable committee?
They want to call it the, they're in the middle of changing that, because we talk about CDs, we talk about in their policy and procedures, they don't update that, the handy.
So would I just call the town clerk and say, can I try to reach them?
You can email the cable committee.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's cable
I'll look it
flag.
up then.
okay.
Perfect.
It's on the,
Yeah,
On
it's
the
on the
website.
website. There's like 2 or 3 members of that committee. 3?
Okay.
All right. So, seeing no further items to discuss, our next scheduled meeting is August 21st, 2025 at 6 PM at the Ware Town Hall. And I'd like to call this meeting to adjournment.
Second.
Second? Second. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
the time, you get the state.
The time is 6:25.